All right, everybody, welcome back to Sideshow number 37. My name is Mingo.
I am Manny.
My name's Sebastian.
Man, it feels like we've done so many more than 37 at this point. Like, we were, oh man, I can't believe we're at 30-something, and now we're at 37. Like, damn, we've only done 37?
You think we'd be doing like 40 or 50 by now, huh?
Right? Like we're at a show 137?
Jesus.
So, the big topic still is this COVID-19 or whatever coronavirus, whatever you want to call it.
The Rona.
The Rona. Right? You got the Rona. My Sharona.
Look what I've done.
Actually, I was singing it the wrong the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, my Corona.
So, they've done the stimulus package now. It's $2 trillion.
2.2.
$2.2 trillion. Man, that's a shit ton of
load
money.
of money right there, dude.
Holy moly.
And yet we're still only getting $1,200.
Yeah, and did you see, what was it? Canada's getting $2,000 up front and then $4,000 a month for 4 months?
Yep.
Are you serious,
Yep.
dude? What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that shit.
Gonna be Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. No, that's Sweden.
Yeah.
No,
Take
it's
off,
A.
eh?
It's
Take
A.
off, eh, you hoser.
Yeah, that's Canadian. They do the hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
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 They do it different than Mexicans, though.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out.
Yeah. Hey.
That's Mexican.
And then what's it? Jesus Christ. That's actually more Irish.
Yeah, that was...
Our master of accents in the building.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. So they're getting $2,000 up front
You
and then
got weird.
$4,000, dude?
Yeah.
Fuck. And well, now if they gave us 2.2 trillion, do you know what the stimulus package for them was? Because that's way more than we're getting.
Yeah, I don't think it was anywhere near what our package was.
Yeah.
But you
Our
know,
package is huge. Very huge.
I was gonna tell you. So, well, you know what? Their package is probably meant towards more for just the citizens, not like here where they're making it more towards the corporations, the small businesses, blah blah blah, right?
Adding all that stuff into it. But the thing is that they're not giving what they're lending money.
Here they're lending money, right?
Well, but here's the thing. I was just talking to a friend of mine. They put all kinds of limits on the lending. Now people that had, it used to be a score of 580 to get an FHA loan.
Yeah.
Now it's 630.
They bumped it up.
Because they fear more that people will get the loan and that all these loans are going to go bad.
Well, I'm thinking that could be the case because they're assuming that this thing's going to take a couple months to clear out. That's the reason why they're giving you the 3 months. But what if it's way longer than everybody anticipates?
I think they're giving you 3 months because that's how long they think it's going to take for it to peak from where we are right now.
We're already at the most cases in the world, the U.S.
We've had 100,000 cases in the U.S.
In
now.
the U.S. now. Jesus Christ, dude.
And like 12,000 deaths, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
That's what percent? That's like what?
Yeah, I'm not doing math right now, Manny.
5%, right, Mingo?
That's still a minimal amount considered to how many people live in the United States, but it still goes to show that, you know what, people are getting it. They're getting it fast, and there's still no cure, and there's not enough stuff in place to help keep these people alive.
Yeah.
Are there rays of sunshine in the whole thing? Yeah, some 85-year-old dude walked out of, Eisenhower yesterday beating it.
Yeah, I heard that. And I saw a 90-year-old lady, Virginia or some shit like that. Yeah, she came out of it.
We'll see, and the whole thing, too, is that the numbers could just be huge because now people are getting tested for it.
Yeah.
Right, but that's what they should have been doing that all along.
It's America. We're capitalists. We're going to make you pay for whatever we can.
Yeah. But you know what? If they wanted people to stay home and they wanted to do that, then they should have shown some real statistics and said, hey, there's a shitload of people that have this already. Don't leave your house.
Yeah.
It still looks like business as usual out here.
Yeah, nobody's staying at home.
I doubt all you motherfuckers are essential.
Yeah. I knew I was essential before the government told me. You know what I'm saying?
If you have to ask, am I essential? You're probably fucking not.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, but so I saw that it's $700 for the test. Oh no,
No, that's in
300
Mexico.
for the test, right?
That's in Mexico.
Here it's $300, right, for the test.
No, that's in Mexico.
That's in Mexico.
I think here it's free.
Oh yeah, it's 7,000 pesos, which is $300 in Mexico.
Yes.
So how much? Do you know how much we're paying for that shit, dude?
It's free.
It's free for us,
Right?
I think so.
Well, it should be,
People
dude.
getting well, yeah, it should be.
Well, yeah, and then you drive, because they have the drive-through, so I'm assuming they're not charging you at the drive-through, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they are, fuck capitalism.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's
Fuck the free
crazy,
market.
dude. Because we should get tested because we don't want to. We want to know who's sick.
Right.
You know. Jesus Christ. Not everyone can afford a 300. That's why I feel bad in Mexico, dude. Like they're charging $300 to check. That's probably why they have very little cases because nobody's getting tested.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And people are probably walking around there, ay, no, estamos bien, que no, que estaba hablando con fulano ayer y que no, que estaba malo.
I like how many times you said que no in that sentence.
And
That's the way they
I
say
shortened
it,
it up.
dude. Not only that, but that's because we beat everything over there, man. Dude, we've
kids,
been in
the
Colorado. Yeah, the kids, the TV. What's that shit? Colorado. They fucking get diarrhea and they beat that shit just like in India, dude.
Yeah, the only thing they didn't beat was the Britons when they came here and stole their fucking land. Thank you.
Oh shit, dude.
Or us when we took Texas.
Yeah.
And California.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude.
So,
So the stimulus thing.
yeah, so
I'm very stimulated by this stimulus package, by the way. I enjoy it.
So here's the problem with that, Mingo. We talked about this earlier. So if they gave you that $1,200 one-time payment, and then if you do get unemployment, that's $600 a week for the next 3 months, then they freeze your mortgage and your rent. But after 3 months, they give you 60 days to pay that back.
right.
Now, what do you think of that? I honestly think that's a bunch of BS because
The
No.
fuck are you censoring yourself for?
censoring?
Yeah, just
Bullshit.
yeah.
It's a bunch of BS, you know what I mean, dude? It's just, I think that no one's going to be able to pay that back in 60 days, dude. You know?
Well, but you were complaining about it like, oh man, I'm going to get $1,200 and then I got, but you're still working.
no,
so
I'm still
what-
working.
Wait, we have to pay the $1,200 back?
No.
Okay, good. Okay.
No.
So-
Just your
we're still
mortgage
working.
and your rent.
Yeah, just his mortgage and his rent. So, what? I mean, I don't
No,
understand.
well, because I was getting upset because my ex, which we have our house, she's not working, so I have to help her out on top of helping
Bullshit.
myself. Well, because she's if we let our mortgage go to shit, then I'm gonna lose the house. That's an asset.
Well, but
You know?
but that's the problem. Okay, and I'm gonna call you out on it right now. This is what the problem is, right?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, a month ago,
Yeah.
the feds dropped the rates down to 0 to like 2%.
Yeah.
You should have refinanced that at that point and bought her ass out.
Yeah. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that stuff. I didn't even know that all this shit was gonna happen, to be honest with you. I wasn't even thinking about that. Because I was thinking of we were gonna move, I was gonna sell the place. I wasn't thinking that, the coronavirus was gonna take a toll like this. I'm sure a lot of people didn't think that either. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of people were just kind of coasting too, and they're like, I'm all right, you know what I mean?
Well, but at what point, like, you say, oh well, I didn't do this and blah blah blah. Well, at what point do you take responsibility for your own shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so yeah, you didn't know because you weren't paying attention,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And now you want the government to bail you out of it. That's
No, and I don't want them to bail me out. I just feel like this is an unprecedented event that's happened.
That's unprecedented.
And it's one of those things that no one could really kind of see that's coming. I mean, I'm doing the best that I can to help my ex, and while she's trying to get her shit together, so
Why?
we can take care of our place.
yeah, she's an ex.
Yeah. But since it's under our name, I have to watch out for our asset. You know what I mean?
Okay, but
And I'm giving her some money, and then on top of my situation with my roommate,
right.
the one of our roommates moved out, right? And this was like a month and a half ago when she was
So
already out.
your rent didn't go up though, right?
No. But now my other roommate,
Which
she
is the
doesn't-
main person
which
on
is the main person on the lease, she lost her job due to the thing, and then she filed for unemployment, but they're not even getting back to her. You know what I mean? So it's like a double whammy for me, because now I have to like watch out. And then the landlord came by, or the owner of the house came by, and he told us that, excuse me, that he's going through his own shit, because he's a bartender and a server also, the owner of the house, and he lost his job.
Right. So let's say you want to take advantage of this thing that came out and said, okay, fuck it, you guys don't have to pay your rent for 3 months. So why is it okay to jam up the guy that's in the same fucking position that you are?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm going to pay my part. I have my part. It's just I don't really know what's going to happen after all this stuff. That's the thing, you know what I mean?
But that's what I'm getting at. Like, okay, so your expectation was, when you first heard this, was, hey, fuck it, I won't pay my rent for 3 months, and then on month number 4 I'll just make a regular payment.
What I was thinking is, this is what I was thinking, and I thought it was okay. I was thinking, if they do freeze the mortgage or the rent or whatever for the next couple months, you know, okay, let's just say, hey, you know what? Let's put everything on hold. We understand that this is an unprecedented event. Everyone's getting sick. Everyone's losing their job. After these 2 months, we'll just put everything on hold for those 2 months. Not like necessarily just give us money for free, but for them to understand, like, you know, it's difficult times. You know, I understand that the government's going to try to help people out, but by the time all this is said and done, it's not going to be it's going to be like a couple months before we even start getting some money coming in. You know what I mean? And then once the money starts coming in, we only have a month left before the 3 months is over. They're going to be like, all right, cool. So now, and the third month, now you guys have 60 days to pay us back those 3 months, you know, plus whatever else they're going to start probably piling up on that. You know what I mean? And I think in reality, they shouldn't give us 60 days after the 3 months. They should kind of say, okay, we'll break it down in payments or something like that. You know what I mean?
I think you're wrong. I think what they should do is, if because there's no reason for that man and that woman to have to suffer more than they already are with their own shit, on top of having now the government say, oh, well, they're not going to pay you rent for 3 months because they're out. What it should be is, hey, you know what? If they're not working, they're getting $600 a week.
Yeah.
So you have, okay, then pay $600 a month, pay half the rent for these next 3 months. And then after the 3 months, then you have 3 months to get caught up.
I agree with that. Honestly, I think that's the better way to go.
Right?
At least pay half the rent, you know, however you can, pay half the rent. And then after those 3 months, then pay the remaining balance. I'm 100% for that too, dude.
So, you know so as a man, why not? Hey, or you know, just as a person, ladies, I won't cut you out. As a man, woman, call up and say, hey, listen, you know what? I just lost my job. Shit's going down. I know we're going to be getting, you know, help with our unemployment.
Yep.
What I'll do? Can I pay you half the month's rent instead of just making you hold out the 3 months for it? I don't want to leave you high and dry. I understand this is a business for you too.
Yeah.
Because then it ends up screwing the person that's renting all these places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the owner of the house.
Yeah, and it's not fair to them either. It's not their fault.
No, I agree with that 100%. That I can understand that. I can do that. That's fine.
But think about this. What's your monthly payment on the house with your old lady, with your ex old lady?
Our monthly,
if you don't mind asking.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's $1,700.
$1,700. What's your interest rate
on ours? 8%. 8%.
Dude, think about it. Had you refinanced that place when it happened down to at least even 2.25%, your payment would be under $1,000 a month.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know that, dude. You know, because we were thinking of moving to Colorado. I wasn't thinking about, like, you know, refinancing that house or anything. I was thinking, okay, cool, in a couple of months I'm going to sell it. I'm good. I'm out of here, you know? That's probably one of the reasons why I wasn't really paying attention to, like, what the interest rates were at the time. I wasn't thinking about refinancing the house. And then when all this shit started to come around, I was more into, like, oh shit, what's gonna really happen? Right. I wasn't thinking about, I'll have to sell my house. I was thinking, okay, well, we can deal with this. But then when people started losing their jobs, that's when I was like, oh shit, this shit is hitting the fan. Especially because my ex, you know,
right,
with her, because she's a hairstylist, so she doesn't have any clients. They closed the studio down. So it's just, that's when it really hit me, where I was just like, oh shit, like.
And she probably burns through money as she gets it, right?
Of course, dude. She is. No, I mean, I don't want to throw a blast on her, but she's not good with money,
Put
dude.
a blast on her.
Yeah, or put her on blast.
There you go.
You know what I mean? It's she gets money, she spends it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just it's not good. She's not good with money. But yeah, dude, and I'm sure I'm not the only one on the same boat, dude. You know, I'm sure a lot of people are on the same boat, and they're like, dude, fuck, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know?
So why don't you get your own note on the house and buy her out?
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier. Now I was thinking of calling who and talking to him, and maybe I can do something like how you were saying, because that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, I wasn't thinking of none of that stuff until literally recently, like 2 or 3 days ago, when I was like, oh shit, this is getting real. You know what I mean? I got to start thinking of something.
And I wouldn't even offer her half. I'd offer her half of what you owe, plus another 20.
Just to kind of,
hey, look, either I buy you out for this, or we just let it go.
Yeah.
But for what you owe, there's not a lot there.
Yeah. No, we're almost done.
But it gets her out of her financial bind for a while and let her figure her shit out.
Yeah.
And it puts you in a place to where once this shit settles down, you can turn around and sell it, pay back who, and you still got your change in your pocket.
Yeah.
Sending you off to Colorado or continue to do this and live okay for a while.
Yeah.
Welcome to Econ 101.
Yeah. And the people that we thought were gonna buy the place, they're not even answering our phone calls or texts right now, because they're probably going through the same shit that we are.
Right. I mean, everything is on. I'm telling you, they lowered the rates on interest 2 months ago or a month ago, and now they're tightening down the hatches on being able to borrow said money at those interest rates, because everything is screwy. Look, we used to, where we work, we used to lend $5,000 more for our top customers than we do now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about us.
Yeah, our company where we work.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that's what I started that off.
I didn't know you handed out personal loans, Manny, like of $5,000.
Yeah.
No, I wish I was that rich.
So,
and if you were that rich, you wouldn't be handing out loans.
Yeah,
because I fucking wouldn't.
I'd be out spending the shit out of it. No. So,
I wouldn't be on this fucking show.
But it's
you wouldn't be here right now, dude.
Nope.
But it's those kind of things, though, dude. Those are the things that you have to learn to look at. You have to keep your eye out on everything. Like, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, dude. And every day that I live, dude, I learn something new. Every day, dude. Every day. And I don't know everything. You know what I mean? Shit happens to me, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I got to do this. Oh shit, I need to know. I need to do that. I need to do that. It's just shit that comes up, and then people like you or some other person can be like, hey, dude, why don't you do this or why don't you do that? That's the kind of shit that I'm like, oh, you're fucking right, dude. You know what I mean? I should think about that.
Well, I've known. I remember another position that you found yourself in that you were talking to me about, and I told you something that you should do, and you were like, dude, I wasn't even thinking about that. And it's like, well, dude, you gotta stop and take a deep breath.
Yeah, you need to slow down sometimes.
Yeah, because I think, and a lot of people do this, and it was a really big lesson for me in life too, was to stop, take a deep breath, and look at the big picture. Yeah. And it's kind of like, I approach things now like how you write a book or how you write a joke. You start off with the end first. You start off with the punchline first, and then you fill it in. So what I mean by that is know what you want the outcome to be, right? And then you fill it in from the front on how to get there. That way, because if you don't know where you want to end, you can't control your destiny. You can't control how to get there. No. But if you know where you want to go, at least you have an idea of how to reach that goal.
Yeah.
Because that's your goal. You set it. That's what I want. That's where it's going to be. How do I get there?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you already know what your end game is. You just plan it to get to that point.
Right. And it's much easier to know what your end game is and to get there even through obstacles of life and bullshit because you know where you want to be.
Yeah.
But you got to get there first.
Yeah. No, dude, and I'm telling you, like, this kind of shit that, obviously, the shit that's going on right now, nobody could have predicted. I mean, some people did, scientists and other shit,
Simpsons.
but like Simpsons, you know what I mean? But like everyday regular people, 9-to-5 type people like myself, and we don't think about shit like that until it actually hits us, and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta calm down, relax, take a deep breath, because all this shit's happening quick, dude. And I guess people are trying to rush to catch up.
Right.
Kind of like what we're talking about when I went to go buy the gun.
The gun?
And I was in a rush, you know what I mean? Because I was like, dude, that place is packed, dude. And I was just like, dude, I just want to get in and get out because I don't want to waste time here. I want to like get the stuff going, you know what I mean?
So you went to go buy a gun. How long were you there?
Like 4 hours almost. And I would have been there way longer if I would have continued waiting for the background check. Because that guy said, hey, once we finish with all that, he says, now we're going to send you to the back. And there was like 6 people in front of me. And he says, you're going to be here all day, dude. He goes, I'm just letting you know. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, so just so you understand, when he said, hey, let's go back to do the background check, you're just filling out paper.
Yeah.
They don't do the background check right then and there.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but, dude,
But the wait, right?
The wait was ridiculous. I remember I got there, and some lady they told her, okay, now we're going to go do your background check. When I finished after the 4 hours that I was there, she was still in line waiting for that, for her to do the paperwork.
And that's because the people that do those and the way you have to do them, super, super meticulous. You have to be exact, and everything has to be exactly right, or else they can't do it. Because what will happen is they'll send it in, and it'll get kicked back, and then you have to wait extra long.
Oh, okay. So everything has to be perfect.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if it's not, it gets kicked back, and you have to wait.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Yeah.
So it's much, much better if you're
waiting there for like those hours.
But part of the time was because you kept going to the wrong lines, right?
Yeah. I got there and I was waiting in the line outside because that's the line that people were waiting to pick up their gun. But I just thought that was because it said entrance, so I was like, oh shit, now we gotta wait out here in line. Then some guy after an hour sitting there, some guys are like, are you guys here to pick up a gun? We're like, no. And he goes, what are you here for? I'm like, I'm here to apply for the license, pick up a gun, or like look at a gun, try to buy it. Oh no, dude, you gotta go inside for that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I went inside where the shooting range area is.
Right.
And I go over there, and there's another line there, and I'm like, okay, fuck, I have to sit here and wait. And I was there for another hour until finally I got to the sales guy, and the guy's all like, so what are you guys here for? And I'm like, I'm here to purchase a gun and, do the test or whatever. He goes, oh, no, dude, you're in the wrong place. You got to go to the other end of the store. It's on the other side. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, all right. So I go in, and I asked for your friend, but they said, oh, he was not here. And I'm like, all right, cool. So, and then I went over and when I got to the other side, that's where everyone was at,
right?
To apply and buy, and I was like, holy fuck! I'm like, I can't believe I'm sitting here for another couple hours just doing all the paperwork again,
So, what kind of gun did you end up buying?
It's a 40. A 40.
Oh, you mean the caliber
Scimitar?
that you only shot twice?
Yeah, dude.
It's
Nice.
a Smith and Wesson
40
S&W Shield 40.
40. Yeah, that's
The compact.
Is that? Did
Compact.
you buy it or did he buy it?
No, I
tell.
showed it to him.
Well, it just so happened that happens to be the gun that I bought first that I didn't care for.
Yeah.
But
Smaller hands, Manny might be fine with it.
well, actually, I think his fingers are a little bit longer than mine, so he might be able to wrap around there better. And like when I had that gun, my hands were always swollen, so I couldn't get a good I didn't like the grip on it completely.
Yeah.
And I'd shoot it a couple of times, and the kick on it would mess up my wrist because of the damage and stuff.
And you said because you were just literally out of
surgery,
yeah, dude.
But I wanted a gun, so I went and I bought that one. I went and I looked all around, and I was like, let me check that one out. Oh, that's a good gun. Blah, blah, blah. And picked it up, and I held it. I was I like it.
Yeah. Boom.
Until you shoot it, and then you're like, holy shit.
It has like you're saying, it has a big kick.
It's got a bigger kick than my SIG, yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Well, we gotta try it out, dude, when we get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a joint purchase.
Yeah, right?
It is.
Well, I asked him, I said, he said, yeah, I got it. I got this one. And he showed me, I said, you got the 40? He said, what do you mean? I said, yeah, it's a 40 caliber.
You
It's the
didn't
same-
know you bought a 40?
I didn't know, dude.
That's why it's at the front of the name.
It's right. Yeah, it's .40.
And I was trying to
Come
get
on, man.
No, what were you telling me to get because you said, okay, well, get yourself a 22 then, because if you don't want that much kick and you want something that's not gonna kill anybody, because I don't want to kill anybody. Like I said, I just want to scare somebody.
Then why'd you buy a gun?
Well, because I told Mingo, I don't want, if people's breaking in the house, I just want to scare somebody. I don't want to kill the
You buy
person.
a shotgun, and you don't you buy but one shell for it. You buy a bird shot, and you just rack it when you hear somebody walk in. That'll scare the shit out of anybody.
Or if you don't want to kill somebody, buy the Salt Rock ones. or even the beanbag ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I saw this
Well,
round.
you already bought a 40. So
We already bought a 40.
Yeah. Yeah, whoever walks in the house, good luck.
Well, at least I got something good then, I guess.
Yeah, man. We'll see. We'll see how we'll take you to the range and we'll rent one for you and see how you do with the 40.
With the 40? Holy
Yeah,
shit,
that's small Smith and Wesson. I'm surprised. I because I told you, I said make sure you ask all the questions.
Yeah.
And he
and
failed
you
to
don't
ask.
No, but like how you said, because I was like in a hurry and I was just like trying to get something quick, and instead of sitting there and calming up, because this place was fucking packed,
Right.
And you can tell like the sales guys were just fucking on edge. You know what I mean? You can tell they didn't want to BS with people. They didn't have time to sit
for
there.
people.
Right.
And they're dealing with people that might not have ever bought a gun before.
Oh yeah, I
So
saw a
when
bunch
you-
of those.
So like yourself.
Yeah,
so
well,
when
me.
when they give somebody the gun, they gotta watch they don't put their finger on the trigger. They gotta watch where they're pointing it.
Yeah.
I get why they would be.
Yeah, and then you can tell that they were like on edge and everything, and that's why I was like, okay, I got to look at the gun. You know, Mingo told me, hey, you gotta look at the guns, feel it out, see if it feels good on your hand. If it feels good and you like it, then that's the one you should go for. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I was gonna get a cheapy one, but I was just like, no, I need something that get the one that you want, the one that you like, the one that you feel like it's for you.
Spend the money and get the right one.
Yeah, yeah.
That definitely should have been something that you asked. Although, you know what? For me, a 40 is a good caliber. I like it. A 9mm won't go through a window, won't go through a windshield.
Yeah.
Not that I'm shooting at
That's
cars
trying
or
to
anything like that.
Maybe that's what I should ask for my 21st.
What?
Is like a Kimber 45, like a 1911 body style.
I'm not buying you a Kimber till I buy myself a Kimber.
Well, then get me something with a 1911, like build to it. Just
Okay.
look it up. You'll know-
You're like, okay.
Look it up. You'll know what I'm talking about.
We'll see. There's a Springfield that has that same 1911 build. Who was it?
Springfielder, I like Ruger because Ruger has this thing over the back, like under the slide that goes over your little vagina.
Yeah, so that you don't clip it.
Yeah.
You don't.
Well, I know
so
how to
you-
hold a gun anyways, but that like aesthetically is pleasing.
So you don't clip your
Something like
hymen.
That's actually what that skin right there is called between your thumb and your index finger. It's called the vagina.
Vagina?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Really?
I'm dead
Oh, I
serious.
didn't know that.
Oh wow! All right.
Hilarious.
See,
Learn
every
something new
day
every
man
day.
he lives, he learns.
Well,
Right.
fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I learned today too. I didn't know it was called a vagina.
A vagina?
Welcome. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh shid, dude.
I wonder. Look.
Oh Jesus
No.
Christ!
What?
No, seriously, because I pierced that when I was in my mid-20s.
Yeah.
Popped your vagina's cherry.
Yeah, look, I have a hole in my vagina. I had a hoop put in it,
Oh shit.
and when
dude.
she
You're retarded.
when she popped that through there with the needle,
Yeah.
dude, I almost nutted.
Really?
Yeah, like it was pain, and I felt
And
the
pleasure.
sensation up. Yeah, I felt the sensation up my arm, and then I was like, "Oh, hey, that was weird."
Holy shit.
Here, try
dude.
this hand.
Oh my god, dude.
Words I never thought nor did I want to hear my father ever say. I almost nutted.
Nutted. Because she touched my vagina.
Yeah. She pierced it. No, she pierced it.
She
She pierced my vagina.
pierced my vagina, and I almost nutted.
Oh shit,
Days
dude.
like today where I want to die.
Shit.
Oh shit, dude. Well, like I said, dude, I walked in there and I just, I'm not a gun person, and I've never been against it. I've never thought I was gonna need one.
wanted a bang bang stick.
Yeah. And,
Buying guns is fucking intimidating, dude. Don't think
it was. It
It's
was
not
for
that
me.
it's not. It is. It's very
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yeah.
I bought my 30-30.
And then you got
That was the first rifle I ever purchased on my own.
You went there by yourself and got one?
Well, no, not by myself. Like he was there with me, but
It's
I bought it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
it was, dude. I felt out of place. I haven't gotten to go gun shopping ever. You know what I
Right.
mean?
right.
So, but it felt good after I bought it, though. To be honest,
Yeah, you came in all cheesy today, so
I did.
skipping high.
Like,
Mingo.
I got a gun. I got a gun.
You know what? I've been looking online
Manny's
on
got
YouTube and
a
shit,
gun.
dude. I've been looking.
Did nobody? Did you
Manny's
not
got
hear
a
me?
gun.
I said Manny's got a gun.
Oh shit, dude! I went on YouTube to look to see for accessories for the gun.
Oh
and
my
see if-
god! What can I put on it?
Oh shit!
What'd you
dude.
find?
I found like an extra long magazine clips to it. It's pretty cool. And then I found like this little mini scope that's on there.
Was it extended or was just the bottom of it extended for better grip?
Yeah, well, it looked longer, so it looked like an extended clip. And I think it says a 19 round clip.
No, you can't buy that in California.
No.
Also, it's a magazine, not a clip.
Yeah, it was a magazine, but it was on YouTube, so I don't even know if it was in California.
Yeah.
But you can't have that in California, right?
No.
The gun community will ream you. I am the gun community.
Do not call it a clip. It's a magazine.
A magazine.
Yes.
Yeah, but the one I bought did have that. What you said, the for the extra
Vagina
grip.
saver?
The vagina, yeah.
Oh, you mean the bottom,
Yeah.
the pinky holder?
Yeah.
The pinky, yeah.
Yeah, it came with that extra little piece at the bottom, and I think that's the reason why it felt good on my hand because I was like, oh, it feels nice, like the grip feels nice.
So if you buy extra mags with that piece on it.
Yeah.
Piece on it, okay.
Because you want to have at least 2 magazines.
Yeah,
At least.
2 extra magazines.
Yeah. No, you want 2.
2 in total.
Just 2 in total.
Okay.
At least. I have 4
Oh shit.
for that one. I don't know how many I have for the AR.
Yeah.
Because you can only put 10 in at a time here in California. I probably got about 5 or 6 of them.
Oh, you have more than that.
Yeah. We got quite a few.
Shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And all I have is lever actions, bolt actions, and
Yeah.
a
Like
revolver.
and I probably got about 2,000 rounds for it.
Oh yeah.
We could blow through those 2,000 rounds.
Shit,
in
dude.
No time at all.
Yeah, my friend Jen, she wants to go out shooting, and
Yeah.
I think she's
can't
never
believe
shot
I
a
have
gun.
2 lever action rifles.
Yeah. But you know what?
One of them will go through about 6 houses.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me, dude?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
fuck.
30-30s.
I've shown you the bullets for that.
Yeah.
About the size of my middle finger.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Although my favorite gun is the one you have, the lever action. That
have
one?
2. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love that one.
Which
That
one?
was fun.
The big one or the? Oh no. Okay, the one that you shot.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
letting you shoot the 30.
Yeah, that one was fun, dude. I feel like I was in an old western.
You let him shoot that 30-30, they'll put the fear back in him.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, can I return my gun?
What's wrong with the 30-30?
It's fucking huge.
Powerful,
Is it really?
dude.
Yeah.
I
The
haven't seen that one, have I?
Yeah, you have.
Uh-huh.
The first time I shot it, I broke something in the gun. That's how much power is in it.
Yeah.
Shit.
It broke a pin in one of the wraparound straps on the barrel. Fucking incredible. The ejection port on the fucking thing is this big. That's for the casing to come out of the gun.
Pulled and the bullet comes out,
Yeah.
right? Oh, the casing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Crazy, right? That's what we got to learn how to do next is how to
Refill, reload.
refill and reload.
So
Our
you
own-
fixed
Shouldn't
it?
be that easy. Huh?
Is it fixed?
Oh, yeah. I bought it that day after we got home.
Don't tell him that. He's going to want to take it. He's going to want to go and bring it with you on Thursday.
Yeah, bring it on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Your dainty little arms.
Dude, they're about $1.30 a bullet.
Are you
Yeah,
shitting
it's
me,
$1 a
dude?
round. I think I have 60 rounds left in a box.
Fuck.
So I'm saving
noise.
that for when shit goes down. I'm just going to sit on the rooftop. Anybody tries walking up the front door?
Yeah.
Boom!
Damn, dude. Now, that should have go through a windshield, huh, amigo?
Oh, that'll
What,
go through a
his?
lot more than a windshield.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That'll go through the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Maybe about 1.5 inches in the cement below it.
By the way, a 9mm won't go through a door.
9mm.
Yeah, it won't go through a car door. But a 40 will. That's why you see sometimes you'll see cars where a 40 will if you shoot it straight on.
Yeah.
But if it's coming at it at any kind of angle, it'll just put a nice little dent and go somewhere else.
That's what you need to look up on YouTube is look up stopping power for
Stopping
rounds.
power for
Yeah.
rounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll show you like how far each round will go into like a door, a wall, different materials.
Fuck, dude.
I would suggest you look at it.
Yeah. Well, I'm newbie, so I'm not gonna lie. It's new to me, but
Well, the good thing is that you haven't completed paying for it.
yeah, no,
So if you decided you wanted to do something else,
yeah,
they'll probably charge a restocking fee, but you know what I mean? You'll be able to get the 9mm instead of the 40 or whatever it is.
yeah, or the
You wanna
22, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 9mm is not that bad.
Yeah. I wouldn't go down to a 22. I was
Yeah,
fucking with
no.
you. Yeah, that's like shooting a BB gun. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Really powerful BB gun, but a BB gun.
Very powerful BB gun. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, no. I probably will go back to a 9, dude, because I don't want that much power, dude. I really don't. I don't need it. You know what I mean? I'm sure it'll be fun to go shooting at the range and shit, but That's the reason why. I guess I don't want to kill him. I want to scare somebody. Yeah.
Well,
I think that's what you buy next is a 12 gauge
yeah. I was thinking about it, actually.
What's that, a shotgun?
shotgun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want a shorty. With the 18.5
Get
inch.
the one that you showed me.
Which one?
The lever.
Oh.
The 5-round lever.
We'll look at them this weekend. Or next Thursday when we go.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get one then.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Terminator movie?
Yeah.
You know when when he
he
shoots
goes
it,
with
that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's a shorty?
Yeah.
It's a lever action shotgun.
Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, and that movie looks badass, though. But shorty, it means it's a short barrel?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's either
Because
like shortened barrel and no stock, or even cooler is shortened barrel with a stock.
Yeah. Because they have, they're mostly meant for hunting. Hunting birds and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bird
So-
shot.
Yeah, so you need a longer barrel so that you can guide it and it'll shoot and all the BBs come out in the same location. So the spread's not as
You
wide.
have a tight spread.
But when you're using it for home use, to you want the BBs to fucking go everywhere because you got mocos in your eyes and
That's what
it's
buckshot
dark
is
and
for.
you just let that shit go wherever.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you're supposed to load it if you're keeping it for home defense is you load a bird shot first, which is just the BBs, and then the rest of it is fucking buckshot. So if you shoot the bird shot and that fucker gets up, put a buckshot in him.
Yep.
That'll put him down.
Yeah.
And the BBs first, that'll put him down for sure.
Well, that'll hurt the fuck out of him, and either he runs off or he gets brave and gets back up and
and
Tries
comes
to come
at you,
at
and
you.
then you put him down for good.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
But
That's
it's-
worst case scenario.
on second thought, Manny, don't get a 12 gauge shotgun.
I ain't gonna touch none of that
Don't
shit,
get a
dude.
12 gauge. Don't get a
Fuck
410.
no,
Don't get
dude.
nothing.
I think I'm good with that 9.
I didn't even take a 410, dude. A little shorty, little snake charmer.
I'd take a 410 handgun.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah, those are very nice.
410 and a handgun?
It's a revolver that does shotgun shells.
It's a revolver that does shotgun shells.
Yeah.
A revolver.
That does shotgun shells. Yeah.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does shotgun shells. It's pretty cool.
Oh, fuck.
Talk about a kick, bro.
I'm talking about fucking that game Doom. I've seen that on the game where he goes and his like freaking bullets are that big.
Oh, Manny.
Man, he is a newbie. Isn't he? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I saw that gun on Noob. I saw that gun on
Doom.
Doom.
It's also in Black Ops 2.
Hey, dude, that's a badass
Executioner.
game. Oh, on Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a badass game though.
Oh,
Jesus
shit,
Christ, dude. Well, I'm not a gun person, dude. Like I said, I've never really owned a gun. I mean, the first time I went shooting was with you guys.
Manny, I'm not a gun person either. I really don't.
Well, you said that yourself too.
Yeah,
man.
I really don't care for them. It's just that I have a natural fear of them. I don't like them like that.
Yeah.
But I use the hell out of one. You know what I mean?
Need be,
Yeah,
right?
no, well, even just target shooting or whatever. It's, having that and shooting and just feeling that power is just I don't know. It's releases. You know what I mean? You're just kind of calms you down, just puts you in a different place. You know what I mean? Kind of like a car stereo. When I was a kid, dude, I had what? I had
Keep going.
I had 12s in my car, and it was loud as shit, dude.
Yeah.
And I'd leave the house first thing in the morning, and it's louder. I'd come home after work or whatever, and I'd have a headache.
Yeah.
First thing I do is get in the car and turn that shit up, and that bass just boom. You're like, how can you sit in there like that, dude? It is so relaxing to me.
Really,
It
dude?
just because it empties all the thought out of my heads, out of my heads.
That's how it is with me for guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of lose yourself, right?
If I'm pissed off beyond belief, plug in and play for a few minutes.
That's good, man.
What do you have that does that for you?
Video games. I sit there and I can literally play a game for like an hour or two, and that takes me into a different zone.
Yeah, and just zone out.
because I don't. That shit just I'm concentrated on the actual game. You know what I mean? And that's honestly I might have like a small form of ADD where I cannot sit down and read a book or anything because I get bored quick, dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I need something that's consistently stimulating my mind, where I'm basically like a video game where you're moving and you're doing stuff, and it's just
Stimulate your mind, Craig.
I know. Right? Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a vicio, but it's. I think it's a good one for me. A lot of people have other ones, but that's for me.
Well, that's good. Well, maybe this will be a more manly one.
It's true.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
It's true, dude. Yeah,
it's going to be more expensive.
Yeah.
Having a gun is not going to a shooting range and all that shit is not a
cheap hobby.
not a cheap hobby at all.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I stopped at the amount of guns that I have now.
Well, I have, like you're saying, Mingo, I did have a natural fear for guns, dude. I do. You know what I mean? And
right.
like I said, I never saw
when we went shooting.
I never saw myself owning a gun, dude, to be honest with you. But like I said, life happens, shit happens, you see things. You're like, dude, it's like a condom. I'd rather have one and not use it, you know what I mean, than need one and not having it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of things in life are like that. And, it's unfortunate that things like this happen in the world where you see true humanity and to make you say, fuck, maybe I should go ahead and get one.
Yeah, dude.
In your case, go out and get one, you know what I mean? But, without the intent of having to use it. Yeah. People think, oh, you go out to buy a gun because you want to do it. No, you go out to buy a gun so that I don't have to, and I have the peace of mind that if I need to.
It's quite the expensive just in case.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. But the other side of it is if you don't have it, it's just as expensive, if not more.
If not more. Exactly.
The loss that you could have without it is a lot more.
Absolutely.
Unless I die. Which in that case, I don't have to pay anything anymore.
No, well, don't say that. You don't want to say that either. Dude.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go. I got to call Sebastian's doctor right quick.
Inside jokes that nobody else will ever understand.
Time to up the dosage.
Wow.
Just kidding, dude.
Of lead.
Damn, dude. But honestly, dude, yeah. And I'm hoping that I get comfortable enough with it. That way, I not necessarily.
Hope you fucking own one now.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying comfortable enough to not where like when I went shooting for the first time.
Right.
It is a scary thing when you're first doing it. You know what I mean? What I was like, and when it's true, dude. You make sure that you respect the gun. Period. All the time, dude.
Dude, when Manny first went shooting with us, he was holding the gun, right? And I told him, look,
stressed me.
Here are the rear
out,
sights.
Bro.
Here's the front. You look down the barrel, and wherever that white dot in front is pointed is where it's going to go. This dude was holding the gun up and shooting into the fucking ceiling.
At a 12-degree angle.
At the
zero.
At the shooting range, and we were like, dude, what's he hitting? I can't see where he's hitting on the target. And all of a sudden, he shot again, and you saw a piece of fucking foam fly off.
Yeah.
Put the gun down, Manny. Manny, put it down. Holy
Sebastian,
shit.
I was just looking where the barrel was going. Like, well.
Sebastian was shooting bricks because he said, dude, at one point I hit the little metal part on where the thing was.
Yeah.
No, you were getting close. That's why I yelled at him. I was like, hey, you need to tell him to aim the fuck down or he's going to hit somebody.
Yeah, because that shit will ricochet and take somebody out, dude. I was like, holy shit,
it did.
man.
Milo did that shit with the 223 when we were there. With
Did
the
he
Air
really?
15, yeah.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, and he's holding it, and he was little. I guess. And he's holding it, but the stock's not on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So it's just up.
Yeah.
And he's shooting it, and it's kicking it, and he's not correcting for it. So he just keeps going up until you fucking hear it. Like, clear as day.
Yeah.
You hear it bing the thing, and you're like, okay, you're done. Put it
Are
down.
you serious, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took the gun away from him, huh, dude?
You could see the fucking divot where it was at, where it hit.
Yeah.
At the shooting range, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
and the thing is that it has a collapsible
Stock.
it used to have a collapsible stock, but because it's an evil feature, we
It
had to
no
take
longer
that off.
has that.
So we put it all the way in for him, and it was still too long for it to rest on his shoulder. It didn't be able to manipulate it, so he was having a tough time with it. Holy smokes! But
shit,
you know what's funny is Milo doesn't like guns either. He doesn't like going to the range. That's not his thing.
No.
Doesn't like them. Not that, and I don't even know if wouldn't even think that he's afraid of it. It's not his thing. He just doesn't like it.
He's just
Like it doesn't hold his attention. But he'll play fucking video games with guns and shit all day long.
day.
But doing it for real doesn't hold his attention at all, which I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But at least he knows how to use it, right? Because I think everyone, especially nowadays, dude, everyone should know at least how to hold it and use the gun.
Well, yeah, you gotta teach your children how to use it, respect it,
Yeah.
clean it, fear it. You know what I mean? and know that they can't use it unless you're around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Maybe not even fear it, just respect it for what it is.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Yeah. I think, and like I said, dude, because shit hits the fan, let's just say, and some idiot just breaks in someone's house and you're scrambling around and you get your fucking friend's gun or your roommate's gun and you grab it and you don't know how to use it.
What good is it?
Yeah. You're going to shoot yourself in the leg or something, you know?
Might as well be a fucking rock so you can throw it at them. You know what I mean? Like,
dude.
doesn't make any sense.
Expensive paperweight.
And it taught me a lot when we went to go shooting, dude. Because like you said, like when I wasn't shooting correctly,
Right.
so I was thinking,
At all.
and I was thinking I was doing good, but that's why you have to know how to use the gun, dude.
Right.
That's why it's good to go and practice, just so in case you need to defend yourself, you know how to hold the gun, respect it, and know where to aim.
And what was the biggest thing you learned that day?
How to hold it, and finger off the trigger at all times.
There you go.
There you
You
go.
know what I mean?
That's the biggest thing that people do wrong, whether they're pulling it out of their holster or, standing there talking to somebody as they keep their finger on the trigger. Yeah. And that is a big no.
Yeah, that's the rule of thumb always.
Well, I'm glad
That's
that
the rule of index finger.
I'm glad that we were able to take you and you enjoyed it enough to get yourself one.
Yeah.
There's always more to learn. So
Yeah, it was fun. It was good times.
You never know. Maybe it's the first of a collection for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I do want to try your AR.
That's completely legal.
It's completely legal now.
Yes.
Okay. Sebastian, tell them where they can find us.
Everywhere you listen to podcasts. I'm not going to go through my whole fucking list. I'm going to say YouTube. YouTube's the big one. Subscribe there. It's the channel Madhouse Radio. Hit the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload. Comment down below suggestions of shit you want to hear us talk about, and like all the podcasts.
Yes, sir.
And Manny, any final words?
No, not today.
Not today?
Not today.
All right, cool. Hey, guys, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. We'll be back again, and hopefully we'll have other things to talk about than the coronavirus. Right now, I just think it's important that we talk about it and share things that are going on, maybe some ideas that you hadn't thought about or whatever. And be kind to each other. And if you know an elderly person that needs some help them out. It's the Madhouse Sideshow. And we'll see you for show 38. Peace.